Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. All right, ready to get underway. And now Zach Neto. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And we're underway in Denver. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Joe Adele in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Trout. That's inside. Ball 1. O'Brien, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Logan O'Hoppe digs in now. And that's downstairs and outside. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Hacks and misses. Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And this place is rocking. It's 1-0. So digging in, Carlos Beltran. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, right field. Trout settles under it. And there's one away. Next to hit, Mason Wynn. That clips the zone. Strike one.
Oh, and 1.
Slider misses outside. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. And they add a run. It's 2-0. One down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lou Brock. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. There goes Brock in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Next offering upstairs. That one ripped. And foul ball. Brock, the runner at second with one away. Check on the runner. Now he launches a throw over his head. Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner on at third. One gone. Laser could be trouble. Here comes Lou Brock, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And There's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got
flying drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. Not in time. It's a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well done. Drives in the run.
On the mound now, Sam Bachman.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for the stats, obviously, regardless of the score. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Now pitching.
That one misses, and it's 1-0.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now one away. Taylor Ward, batting with one down, takes a strike. Backed off the plate that time. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. Fought off foul. One out, bases empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And next for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. And fires in a fastball at 95.
0-1.
Fans another, and that's back here in Denver. And now the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Jim Edmonds.
On the ground, right side. Can't field it cleanly. Gets it there in time, though. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Digging in, Carlos Beltran. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. That one hops against the fence. And he's got a double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out, runner at second. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Throws to first in time. Here's the left fielder, Lou Brock. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch misses. Beltran on third with 2 out. And it's fouled away. Base hit and a run comes in.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And it's off the wall, but foul. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Checks over to first. Back safely. Runner on the go again. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up. Back here at Coors Field. Travis d'Arnaud digs in. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Pitch misses. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Next
Ball,
offering
that's
is downstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Luis
That's a
Rengifo
ball.
in the box with 1 away as he
Ball
takes
1,
ball
no
1.
strikes.
Swing and a foul pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Swings and misses. And it's
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Bachman back to work. To the right side, Rengifo. Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting.
Here's Contreras now. Doubled his first time. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to
He's
first. And Contreras is retired. Now it's the DH, Stan Musial. Not
Counts
close
1-0.
with that one. And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground. On to first.
He's out.
And they get Musial. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter now, Joe Adell. And that one fouled off. Adell goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
is
out.
outside. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Trout stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. And now it's going to be Logan O'Hoppe. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And he deals. Off the mark there. Now 1-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. struck him out swinging. And he strikes out. Back here in Denver, now here is Ted Simmons. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Off the plate,
Edmonds
ball
in
one.
the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Well, these players really producing with runners on. It's been a right
he's
place,
safe.
right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feed.
That's
There's
an out.
one. To first,
No, he's
not in
safe.
time. Great effort there. Now the number 2 hitter, Carlos Beltran. 1 for 2.
No,
Over to
he's in
first,
there.
and he's safe.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And now 2 aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Coming home. He'll score. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third.
Waste no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to.
Fly ball center field. Adele moves under it. They got it for out number 2. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one drilled left field. That's back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Back here at Coors Field. Here's the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. That's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. 10 straight strikeouts. Wow. Ward batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Nice grab to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty, and next for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
That one misses, and it's 1-1. On the ground to first, it's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here comes Travis d'Arnaud. And that one clips the corner. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the...
Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. 1 out, base is empty. And the batter now, Stan Musial.
Number 56.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and they get Musial for the out. And now the catcher comes up to him, Ted Simmons. Foul ball there. The changeup missing, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's outside. That misses, and the count's full. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one to first. Fair ball.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jim Edmonds, the next to hit. Sefferjohn keeping an eye on him. He's already homered in this game.
Runner.
There goes Ozzie. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it.
A swing and a miss. Number 9, the new catcher now.
Number 9.
Now it's going to be Luis Rengifo. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike. The other way, and out number 1 on the grab. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Adele in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they add to their lead. It's 9-0. Mason Wynn now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And that one hops the wall. Around second is Brock. Relay throw to third, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Nolan Arenado getting ready to hit. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a foul ball. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome.
One ball,
it was
one
awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Line drive, Adam in center field. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started, and now batting Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. And ball one. Pitch is in there, and it's 1-2.
Ball 2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. Both 2 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. That's K number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two out, space is empty. That one off the mark, and the count 1-2. In the air, out towards right center. The throw into second, and he's there with a double.
He's in there, safe.
Man at second here with 2 away. And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward.
Yep, that ball went out.
First pitch, and he just misses. That one missed.
Ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strike. Bottom of the 7th. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Sefferjohn back to work. Ball 1 there.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now here is Stan Musial. Line drive. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Here's the catcher. Making a move at third, and here's the pinch runner, J.J. Weatherholt. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that one ripped to left. Ward makes the play, and there's 2 away. So up next, Carlos Beltran.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He will score. Throw cut off to third. There's the tag. They get him. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. And now, Nolan Shanuel. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Darno up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low.
1-0. Ball, that's off the plate.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Darno takes a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. So 2 down now, and here is Luis Rengifo. That one's in there. Strike 1. And the slider just misses. Two down, nobody on. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. Angels retired. 1-2-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Hector Neris. That's to third. Moncada throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Brock.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Right side. And it goes just foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. That'll fire up the dugout. And they tack on to their lead. It's 12-0. Base is empty, 1 away. And here is Nolan Arenado. Moncada. The throw to first. And they get Arenado for the out. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two outs.
Nope. Outside.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ward makes the catch. And back here at Coors Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. And a strike in there.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, like the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Joe Adell, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mike.
Here's Mike Trout, 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
That's a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate, stand on that double play.
On the corner for a strike, and the count 1-2. Adele leads off first with one away. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and that's the ball game. 12-0. Back here at American Family Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick, trying to bunt his way on. Not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame. Runner on the move, in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Here's Miguel Andujar. And that's in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That's down and in. That one inside. And the count is 3-1. And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Lawrence Butler stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Andujar gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him. One out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. First pitch just misses. And another ball. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Man at first, one away. Outside low. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Brent Rooker in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Got him. 2 gone now. Now the A's designated hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. Check swing, called strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Squirts away a little bit.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
2 on, 2 outs. That one is hammered right field. Yelich moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Luis Severino.
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy in the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communicate.
A dive, and he can't haul it in. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now here is number 63. Out to short, Wilson. Tosses across the first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now it's Christian Yelich.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out, gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
That one is absolutely belted, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Tries to get back and save. First and second, one out. Mike Cameron, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Ryan Braun digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Yelich on third. Hoskins on second. Cameron over at first with one away. Breaking ball misses down and away. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. This is Bryce Terang. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Yelich crosses the plate.
How about that? Clears the bases. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
In the air right side. Rooker pulls it in on the run. Back here in Denver, top of the second, and now Shea Langoliers. Center field. Scott sizes this one up. Brings it in. And a quick out, number one. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Ripped to third. Handles, throws to first, and there's two away. Two down, bases empty. Next up for the A's, Luis Urias. And he pumps it a strike.
0-1.
Two outs, bases empty. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Two down, nobody on. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now at the plate, William Contreras. Severino back to work. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. On the ground right side. Urias to first in time. One up, one down. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Kurtz takes it to the bag and a couple of quick outs. Number 63 now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one back up the middle and it gets through. And that extends the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. And that's way high. And the count is 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone.
Boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1. Yelich dives back in. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Safe at second with a stolen base. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Hard hit to third. Slings it across. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now the third baseman, Max Schumann. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Miguel Andujar up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. Andujar, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Late with the swing there.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
1 out, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Outside. 2-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Lawrence Butler now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. As we go to the last of the third, and here is Mike Cameron. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Everything came together for him. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning. Bryce Terang getting ready to hit. Tripled and drove in 3 his first time up. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Base knock center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And the lead is up to 5.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's. Osvaldo Beto.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rooker sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. And now it's William Contreras. 0 for 1 so far. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. He made him pay for that one, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-0. So digging in, Victor Scott. 1 for 2. Up the middle, makes a sliding stop, fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Now the number 2 hitter.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder.
This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. And that's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So 2 down. Christian Yelich will hit next. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they.
Now pitching.
A new pitcher in the game, Logan Henderson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The shortstop takes a ball. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the Freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Next offering is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Count full.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
That one just misses. Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the DH, Mike Cameron. And a foul ball. And it's even up.
Too high.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Got him. And there's 1 down. Now the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit. Man at second with 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely.
He's safe.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. He'll score. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit, Joseph Ortiz.
Ball 1, no
that one's
strike.
upstairs, ball 1. Next pitch is downstairs.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Man at second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He will score.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just
line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single. It's 11-0. So the batting order turns over. Victor Scott digs in now. This one ripped, but foul to the right. On the ground right side, 4, 6,
out,
3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Here's the third baseman. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Scott at second with 2 down. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Langoliers down to first with it. In time. Back here in Denver. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now, Shea Langoliers. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Out to short, Ortiz. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Now the third baseman, Max Schumann. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Christian Yelich. Again, back to work. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Next pitch misses way outside.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Well struck right field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day. So man aboard. Next to hit, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Again, checks the runner. Yelich dives back in. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That one felt good. It's 13-0. Mike Cameron now at the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Hot shot to third. To first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Ryan Braun. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. One out, runner at second. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. 3 for 3 with a single, a double, and a triple, so he just needs a homer for the cycle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow.
Didn't take long to get
the left-hander on now, Hogan Harris.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find.
Wilson, there's one.
He's out.
A one-pitch double play. Now, Miguel Andujar. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And there's the strike. Strike two.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Goes down looking. Digging in, Lawrence Butler. And a strike. Butler goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center.
1-1.
Henderson winds and deals.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Popped up left side. Puts it away for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Terang. He makes the grab, and that is. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. And the first offering is not close. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He shoots one out to right. And they add on. It's 15-0. Now fly ball to right center. Rooker makes the grab. And there's one away. Yelly stepping into the box now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Cameron at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. On the ground, out to short. Wilson. They get the force, and that'll do it. Top of inning number 7 at the plate. Brent Rooker. And first offering is fouled off. Gets the outside corner with that one. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. Just missed. That just misses. 2-0. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that is low for ball 4. So a man at first. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. On the corner for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Kurtz, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Soderstrom leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. And there's a ball.
Ball one.
And that one in the air, center field. Nabs it. One down. And the batter now, Bryce Terang.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field. Going back, leaping, and he makes the grab. 2 down, bases empty, and now it's going to be Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering is in for a strike. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now the catcher up to hit, William Contreras. Swing and a drive, deep right field, way back there. And that one is off the wall, coming home. He'll score easily, and they extend their lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. So they turn things over to the righty, Michel Otañez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to...
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. In the air, left field, Andujar makes his way towards it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Urias to first in time. Yelich is out. Back here in Denver, here's Luis Urias. Henderson back to work. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Schumann in the box again. Takes a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Andujar in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
High fly ball out into left center field. Braun settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And there's a strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Coors Field. And here is Hoskins.
The first baseman, Lee Hoskins.
That clips the corner. That one the other way. The flip to the pitcher covering. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. In the air, right side of the infield. Kurtz. And it's caught for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Braun
Ball 1,
in
no
now.
strikes.
Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Rooker batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
No, that's low.
The Athletics with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Soderstrom now in the box. Comes up empty
0-1.
with a swing there. Next
I got
pitch
1
is
ball,
in the
1 strike.
dirt. And the count is 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball,
The
2
A's
strikes.
down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. So this